Hey everybody, welcome to part 6 of Let's Make a Model, the Pathfinders. And we're done here. You got the gun drone all done, which you saw. And then these guys had their bases done, so they're finished. And as you can see, it's snow themed like I said it would be. I did something a little different for the snow here. Normally I just do the snow completely over the entire thing. And so it's like just a solid snow patch. And these have a gravel look with some snow on it, like they're in an entrenched position or forward behind enemy lines or whatever, and just to make it stand out a little bit. What I did with them was I flocked the base as you saw with that green flock, and then I didn't put anything over it. What I did is I just put Codex Gray. I didn't give it any other undercoat, just a Codex Gray, a very heavy Codex Gray paint job over it, so it really got into all the nooks and crannies and really made it gray. And then once that was fully dried, I washed it with Bedazzled Black over the entire thing. And then once that dried completely, I painted the blue around the edges first, and then I put a little bit of PVA glue down and took the snow flock and put the flock on the glue sections, and then I tapped off the excess and let it dry. Basically, they're done, and that's how I did this snow. Normally it's just snow all over. Now you don't have to use a snow flock. I mean, it's a little expensive. It doesn't look bad, but some people don't like the way it looks. It's very transparent in look, meaning that if you're going to do it with just snow, make the entire base snow, I suggest painting it white underneath it because the black will show through. But it does well as I'm going on top of other flock and whatnot. You can also use baking soda for your snow. Some people make a mixture like baking soda and some of the snow flock. There's other snow flock out there. Some people do like a watery mix with the baking soda and then glue it down when it's kind of like almost dry, something like that, give it more of a caked on, more of a clumpy look for snow. There's a lot of different ways to do snow. I just wanted the flock is the easiest to have it already, so I did that. But yeah, other than that, they're done. And the bases aren't too over the top. They're very simple bases, but they get the point across that it's a snowy area. And when it's with the rest of the army who has solid snow, it'll really make the point across. And one thing I want to make mention of, this guy is leaning forward like that. He's very top heavy. He was very top heavy, like he would tip over a lot like that. So what I did was, with most things that have pewter models, they usually have pewter tabs for the smaller parts that you clip the smaller parts off of. And so I can get it. So what I did is I made sure I found the back, and then I glued it down some pewter bits. I snipped some pewter bits of the tabs off and put them in there. Some people use coin, but it doesn't really work with this slot here. So I put pewter, and it's not a lot. I mean, he's still kind of forward heavy, but now when you put him down, he doesn't fall over. He actually stands up. So that's one thing I suggest doing with all your models, is if you see something top heavy or forward heavy or something, it just topples a lot, weight it down on the bottom. That will really help it out. So yeah, these guys are relatively easy to paint, lots of fun to paint. I think they came out fine for what they are, just quick Pathfinder models. They come 3 to a blister, these 3 in their own blister. Sometimes it's 2 to a blister if you find the older blisters or something. I think they're older blisters, I don't know. The Shazwi comes by himself. Well, he comes with a shield drone as well, which is a gun drone model with a shield drone kit added to it. So you can make either a shield drone or a gun drone. I made a gun drone because I already have 6 shield drones. But other than that, he's just by himself with the drone for the same price as a blister with 3. But he has his own little pose, so that's why I bought him. I don't know if there's really many other poses for the Pathfinders. Now, you can buy Pathfinder blisters with the rail rifles, but they're sold either blisters of 3, like this, and I think a blister of 2 for the rail rifles, although I could be wrong, and then the Shazwi. So it depends on what you want. I wasn't going any rail rifles, so I just went with the pulse carbines, which are still good choices. Because the pulse carbines have the marker lights for them. Anyway, that's it for my Pathfinders. I hope you enjoyed the process of getting them from being bare pewter to what I consider tabletop standard and tabletop quality. So they're done, along with the gun drum. Up next, I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be yet. I have to buy some bits for a battle wagon I have before I start making it, so I don't want to just wait for the bits to come before doing it and do nothing. So what I might do is a Land Raider Crusader, the new kit. So that's most likely going to be it, I guess. Up next will be a Land Raider Crusader, the new all plastic kit, because I have the old Land Raider Crusader, but I hate those sponson mounted hurricane bolters. They're all metal. They love to fall apart, at least on me anyway, no matter what I do. So I'm gonna pretty much retire that model and just have it as a cool looking model, and maybe if I play in Apocalypse games I can, you know, reinforce it some more, and that way I have 2 Land Raider Crusaders for my Deathwing. But Deathwing needs a new Land Raider Crusader. I was originally just going to do a Land Raider for my Angels of Fury project, but either way, it's going to be either a Land Raider or a Battle Wagon, unless I pull something out of the hat randomly that I decide to do. Either way, you'll be taken along for the ride. So, hope you're enjoying. Leave questions or comments in the PM or in the comments section. And until next time, take it easy.